What's up everybody, it's KelseeBrianaJai here with a video using the new Anastasia Holiday 2017 products, and I'm so excited to do this video. I'm always very excited during fall time when all of the new makeup comes out. Like, it's nothing that I love more than fall makeup launches. So Anastasia did not disappoint. She launched so many new products at one time, just dropped it on us. So I have a bunch of it here with me today. So let's just go through piece by piece of the collection, and then I'll also give you guys swatches, and then on top of that I did a tutorial for this eye look that you see. So stay tuned if you're interested in any of the above. Let's firstly start off reviewing the glow kit. This one is the Sugar Glow Kit. If you guys are unfamiliar with glow kits, these are Anastasia's highlighter palettes. I think that these are really great value because they're large pans of highlighters and they're very reflective and beautiful. This one is the newest one in her lineup. This glow kit has 4 different colors, and of the 4, 3 of them are re-promotes. There's only one that is a newer color, which I'll show you guys in a minute. This retails for $40. It has a slip cover, and then you open it up. The glow kits do not come with mirrors, which is fine with me, but this is really pretty. This one reminds me a lot of the Sweets glow kit. So this one in the top left corner is the new shade Gumdrop, and then the other 3 are re-promoted shades. So the color Marshmallow was in the Sweets glow kit, Butterscotch was in the Sweets glow kit, and then Starburst was in the Gleam glow kit. So if you have those glow kits, I would probably skip on this, but if not, these are absolutely gorgeous and they're super reflective. I have on Marshmallow right now, and I love the formula of glow kits. I actually did an entire video dedicated to swatching and trying on glow kits. If you guys haven't seen that, I will link that down below. I did it a while ago, but it could be helpful for you guys to rediscover things that you may already have in your collection. Something new from Anastasia, she came out with 2 blush kits. This is the first time she's done this. So this one is the Radiant Blush Kit, and this one is the Gradient Blush Kit. So this one is the lighter one, and this one is the deeper one. These are very pigmented blushes. So let me open it up for you guys. It has the traditional box packaging made of a pretty sturdy cardboard. In the blush kits, you do have a mirror. I do like the gradient packaging, the peach, and then this one is the lighter of the 2, and it has the really pretty peachy and pink colors, and I have on this color right here, and it's very pigmented and smooth. And then we have the Gradient Blush Kit, which is the deeper of the 2. So I think that this will be really pretty on deeper complected women. These colors are a little bit deep for my personal taste, but these will work very well for people, I believe, who are NC50 and deeper, because they have that really pretty undertone to them. I think that this kit is the more unique out of the 2, but the colors are so rich in tone that not everybody is going to be able to wear them. I think that this one is more universal in who it can suit, but definitely these colors are very different, and I think that they'll suit a deeper complexion a little bit better than a lighter complexion. If you're deeper complected, you also can wear this palette as well because they're really pretty blushes. And then Anastasia released a plethora of liquid lipsticks, but I picked up the color Rock Sand, and I have it on now. I put a little bit of a gloss on top because I wanted it to match more so with my look, but I think that it's a gorgeous color. It is a pink toned nude color, almost like a rosy hue. You can't really tell that. It looks more neutral in the bottle, but once I put it on the lips, it looks more rosy toned. For the star of the show, we have the Prism Palette, and this is what's gotten everybody going crazy. When Anastasia drops a palette, it's like, world stop, and then you carry on after you get it. I also want to give a shout out to Puffin's wife here on YouTube, because without her, this eyeshadow palette wouldn't have been possible today. And she is so generous because she let me have this eyeshadow palette because she had already purchased one, and then Anastasia was so kind enough to gift her the entire collection. So guess who got to have the one she already bought? She's amazing. Thank you. I think that this is a stunning palette. From the packaging to the execution of the colors, I absolutely adore it. I love any variation of black and gold, always have. So it has the velvet texture packaging like Anastasia typically does, and then the gold trimming here with a gold pyramid. And this palette really is reminiscent to me of an Egyptian theme. So from the pyramid, the black and gold richness to it, the names of the eyeshadows. So we have like Eternal. You guys know Egyptians are very serious about the afterlife. Sphere, Osiris, Saturn, Throne, Sphinx, Pyramid, Unity. Like, I love the theme of this eyeshadow palette and how closely tied it is to Egypt's Africa. There are 14 shades in this palette. This one is also limited edition. It's sold pretty much at every retailer that sells Anastasia. So Macy's, Ulta, Sephora, Dillard's, Nordstrom, anybody that sells Anastasia is gonna get this palette if they don't already have it. Look at this freaking palette. I'm so excited to have this palette. Even though it has some colors that you probably already have in your collection, just the placement of this palette, I mean, I can do so many different looks with this. And then also, this is one of those palettes where it has those different pops of colors. And for me, the way that the palette is organized is really inspiring. And it makes me want to do different eyeshadow looks. The different finishes in here are the Ultra Matte, the Duochrome, and the metallic finishes. And the formula on these are really great. If you're a fan of Anastasia eyeshadows, this is their normal formulation of eyeshadows. It has the rich jewel tones, and it also has fun colors like the lime green. For me, it has everything to do a complete look. It has an inner tear duct highlight. It has a color to set my primer. It has transition colors, and it also has colors to deepen out the outer crease. I also think that this palette is a really fresh take on holiday makeup, because oftentimes when we think of holiday makeup, we just think of the golds, the greens, and the reds, and you know, it's kind of boring. And I think that this gave us a little bit of a fresher outlook on what holiday makeup is in 2017. So this also comes with the brush. As you guys know, I always lose my brush. Oh, here it goes. Every time I do a review, I never know what I do with my brush. But it also comes with the brush. It's cool if you need it. But I love this palette. That's my overall take on it. I love every piece that I have from this collection. I think that she did a great job on it. So if you are interested in anything Anastasia, I think now is the time to try it if you've never tried her brand. And I highly recommend the Prism palette, because I feel like it's one of those palettes that's super dope and you're going to be able to use it in your collection. I feel like this palette also gives you a safe space to have your traditional colors that you need, but also branch out and try something new. So let me know what you guys think. So now what I'm going to do is jump into the swatches, and what I'm going to do is swatch everything that I've showed you that I have, and then following the swatches, I'm going to jump into a tutorial of this eye look. And I hope that you guys enjoy, and I will talk to you guys very soon. To set all over my eye, I'm going to take the color Unity, and this is a MAC 286 brush, and I'm going to dust this all over, and this is going to set my paint pot. Next, using the same brush, I'm going to take the color Eden. It's a really pretty muted melon color, and I'm going to dust this above my crease as my transition color. So back and forth motions and then slight circular motions just to diffuse that color. Next, switching to a MAC 217, which is a more compacted blending brush, I'm going to take the color Parallel, and I am going to apply this color right in the crease. So I'm not going to take this color too far up, but just focus it right in the crease to give definition. But make sure to blend it as well. I rather blend it downwards than up because I don't want to cover up the coral color that we put down as our transition color. But you do want to make sure there are no harsh lines, so ever so slightly go over the edge of our transition color to make sure that the colors are blended together. And then once I get to the inner corner, I'm just going to go in a circular motion to diffuse that color. Next, taking the same brush, I'm going to take the color Obsidian, which is a matte black, and right on the very outer edge, I'm going to lightly apply that color using the very tip of the brush. I'm just going to continue to pat the color until it gets matte black. I don't want to see any holes in this color. It needs to be pretty solid. So take your time with this so you don't have any fallout and you don't create a mess. And I'm also going to blend it with the very edge of the brown, but I'm not going to take it up into the crease, so just right on that outer corner. Once you get to the very outer part of it, don't use this brush to blend it out because it'll make it too messy. Take a clean brush and then just slightly diffuse that color so that way it blends it out without adding any more product. Now this step is totally optional, but I want to go back with a little bit more of my paint pot. This is Painterly by MAC, and I want to apply more of that color just to clean up all that eyeshadow that got on the lid, and also to create a secondary base for the colors that we're about to apply. This is going to help the colors pop a lot more. So what I'm doing is taking a MAC 247 brush. This one is a flat synthetic hair brush. You can take whichever brush you have, and I'm just going to apply this product down but also create a shape. So now I'm going to go in with a flat brush. This one is a MAC 242 brush, and I'm going to take the color Lucid. I'm going to take this color and pack it on my inner corner and lightly feather it up in the space that we drew with the paint pot. Okay, so I'm not taking it all the way on the lid. I'm going to stop about here with that color, but as you can see, I rounded it off and I brought it up a little bit higher than I normally do with my inner tear duct highlight. Using the exact same brush, I'm going to take the color Eternal, and this color is pretty smooth and creamy. So I'm going to pat this color right next to Lucid. Careful not to cover too much up of Lucid. Keeping with that shape, I'm just going to ever so slightly round it out when I get to the edge. With this space that I have open, I'm going to again take the same brush in the color Sphinx, and I'm going to pat that right here and close off the look, making sure I blend it with both Eternal and with Obsidian. If you need to go back with Obsidian, then do so. I'm taking a Tom Ford number 12 brush because black is the type of color to kind of disappear after a while, so I'm just going in very carefully and re-deepening up the outer corner. So once you have that blended, this is what the top of the eyes need to look like for our look. To finish off the rest of our look, I'm going to clean up underneath my eyes with some concealer. I'm going to add a little bit of liner and some lashes as well to keep this tutorial going at a good pace. So I finished off the majority of the look. I added lashes. These are House of Lashes Iconic Lights. I put on my bronzer. I'll have all the details of what's on my face listed down below. But for lips, I added the new Roxanne liquid lipstick from her new launch. And then I added a splash of this MAC Viva Glam gloss, MAC Taraji P2 Viva Glam. So now let's do the rest of the look on camera. I also added a little bit of liner on the bottom lash, but basically what I'm going to do is go in with a pencil brush, and with the color Lucid, I'm going to line my lower lash line with that. And then using the same brush, I'm going to take the color Sphere, and I am going to, I actually think this will come out better if I go back with my paint pot again. Smudge that on my lower lash line first to make the colors pop more. Now that I have the paint pot down, I'm going to go in with Sphere, and I think that's going to be a better base for the color to pop more. Yeah. And I want this to go all the way across. But right here on the very, very outer corner, I'm going to go back with Obsidian, which is the black. Dip back into Obsidian and just pretty much close off the look. So right here on the very outer edge, I'm going to blend this color with the top. So now I'm going to go into the glow kits to do my highlight. This one is the Sugar Glow Kits. One of my absolute favorite colors is Marshmallow, so I'm going to take that with the Anastasia A23 brush. And I'm going to dust that on the high planes of my cheeks. And for blush, I'm going to take the Radiant Blush Kit. I'm going to take the color Coastline. Oh, that's really pretty. And this is the final look. I'm in love with every product that I put on my face today. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. Let me know what you'll be picking up from the collection. I definitely recommend this palette. And I really love the Anastasia Glow Kits. And then the blush kits are also really nice quality. And the liquid lipstick I have is absolutely stunning. So let me know what you guys' favorite piece from the collection is. Let me know if you'll be picking up anything. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That way you can keep up with me. And I'll talk to you guys very, very soon. Smooches.